Okay, 1619G2 here, and we're less than 24 hours away from the biggest game in the world, Super Bowl 44. Definitely the biggest game in the world. I mean, millions and millions of people watch this game every year. It's on. Two teams will walk in, and only one team will come out victorious, hoisting that Vince Lombardi trophy, and being known as winners of the biggest game in the world forever. Two teams that's going to be in this game will be the Indianapolis Colts and the New Orleans Saints. Both teams are really good teams. #1 seeds, in fact, and that's the first time that both #1 seeds out of each conference has been in the Super Bowl since 1993. So it's been a while since we've seen that happen. Now, before I start off this preview of this big game, I want to say congratulations to all the new members of the Pro Football Hall of Fame, mainly led by Jerry Rice and Emmitt Smith. Jerry Rice, definitely the best wide receiver to ever play the game of football. I look up to him myself. As me being a receiver, I look up to him. And then also Emmitt Smith being one of the best running backs to ever play the game of football. So congratulations to all the new members of the Hall of Fame. Now I'm going to give my thoughts on the team that's representing the AFC, the Indianapolis Colts. Now, the Colts are familiar to the Super Bowl. This is their second time in 4 years that they've been in the Super Bowl. Last time being in Super Bowl 41, in which they won. A lot of players that was in that game are still with the Colts today. Yes, a new head coach, but Jim Caldwell is a good coach. Really calm and really good coach. Now, one thing about the Super Bowl that is different is that injuries are being talked about around the Colts camp. Dwight Freeney, him spraining torn that ligament in his ankle and against the Jets in that AFC title game, might not play. And on Thursday, Reggie Wayne, he injures his knee in practice. He's questionable. Now, one thing about the Colts offense they need to do is stay balanced, alright? Balanced play on passing and balanced play on running the ball. Now, Super Bowl 41, they ran the ball well and passed the ball well. They need to do those two things. If they do those two things well, they will have a good day on offense. They need to have Joseph Addai have a good day running the ball, and also have Peyton Manning throw the ball well. Yeah, who knows if Wayne is going to play or not. If he does, he might not play as much, but who knows. But he's still got Anthony Gonzalez, and he's still got Dallas Clark. I mean, if the running game can go well and the passing game can go well, the Colts offense is going to be pretty good. Now, onto the defensive side of the ball for the Colts is how are they going to be able to defend against that team that's led by, the offense that is led by Drew Brees. Now, Dwight Freeney might not be playing, one of the best pass and rush defenders in the league might not be playing. And the Saints, they're loaded on offense. They have two good running backs in Reggie Bush and Pierre Thomas, a great quarterback in Drew Brees, and good receivers in Colston and Shockey. Really good loaded offense. But, yeah, Freeney might not play, but they got Raheem Brock. Raheem Brock is a good pass defender also. I mean, if they can just get to Drew Brees, they can shake him up a little bit. The linebackers can work well together. If Gary Brackett can work well on trying to get to the running backs when the running backs have the ball, or if the linemen can just hit Brees really good and the defensive backs can work together and deflect any passes that's thrown to their zone, the defense will work well for the Colts. Now, one thing definitely the Colts need to do, and this is actually kind of like one of the biggest things that the Colts need to worry about, is the Saints fans. I mean, the Saints fans like the Saints or not, they have one of the most passionate fans in the sport. I mean, they have really passionate fans from what the city of New Orleans has been through. I mean, their fans have stuck together no matter what with the New Orleans Saints, and they're so passionate. The Colts have to overcome those powerful Saint fans. They're just as powerful as the Saints players. Colts need to just overcome them Saints fans. Now, on to the team that's representing the NFC side, the New Orleans Saints. Now, one thing that the New Orleans Saints need to do on defense is to just get rid of Peyton Manning. They need to get to him. That whole entire defense, from Will Smith's defensive line to Scott Fujita to Jonathan Vilma to Darren Sharper to Jenkins to whoever on that defense needs to do their part. All 11 men on the defense need to do their part. Because Peyton Manning, he is one of the best quarterbacks to play. One of the best. If Peyton gets on a roll, he's going to be on a roll for a while. So the Saints just got to get Peyton off his roll. They need to get Peyton off his roll and get him off the game. Darren Sharper, that's when he comes in and he start picking him off, Peyton. If the Saints can just get Peyton rattled, they'll be good to go. Now, on the offensive side of the ball for the Saints is that Drew Brees needs to have a good game. In fact, the whole entire offense needs to have a good game. Reggie Bush needs to play well. Pierre Thomas needs to play well. Marcus Colston needs to play well. Drew Brees, like I said, he definitely has to play well. I mean, he's a big leader of this team. Jeremy Shockey, everybody, the offensive alignment, everybody needs to play well on offense. They need to get some yardage. They need to have more yardage. They need to have some time of possession. They need to keep that ball going in the right direction. Now, one thing the Saints need to do, again, keep them fans right behind them. Like I said, the Saints fans, like them or not, they are so passionate about their football. They are so passionate about the Saints. The Saints are a good fan base. I mean, the Saints just need to keep their fan base and their fans kept calm, cool, and collective. Even if they're down by like a few points, their Saint fans, they need their Saint fans when they most importantly need them. This is the most important game, and the fans, the Saints, need their fans the most at that point. Now, when all is said is done, at the end of this game, I think that the final score will be 27-23, with the Colts being victorious against the New Orleans Saints. But I will tell you this right now, I think a lot of people will be agreeing with me on this too, is that this game will be one that a lot of people may never, ever forget. Now, that's all I gotta say about this game. I'll try to have a little mini recap on this game tomorrow, but I don't know. We'll just have to see. But, anyways, who do you think is going to win Super Bowl 44? Give me your thoughts and opinions on this. And, guys, that is the real deal. See you guys later. Enjoy the game. Peace out.